We are going to learn how to create some essential visualizing and perform basic explanatory data analysis using Python. Where you are a beginner or just brushing up your skills, this video will guide you through some simple steps. So what are we are going to cover in this video are firstly how to create a bar graphs with overlays. We'll see it first. Then we'll see the building contingency table, how to build it, how to construct the contingency table. Then we'll going to plot a histogram with overlays. And the last one, but not the least, grouping data into bins for better analysis. So let's start with the first topic, that is how to construct a bar graph with overlays using Python. So first, as we can see there, or we generally used to do is, we will going to start the necessary libraries. We are going to import them, then use the contingency table, then we will plot the bar graph. Okay, so we'll follow these steps only. So first we get let me know you that what are bar graphs. So these are the great so bar graphs are used for showing how categories compare to one another. For instance, let's say we are analyzing a data set of previous customer outcomes and their responses to make a marketing campaign. Here's how we do in Python is, first we'll create a contingency table to summarize the data. Then we create a bar graph using the table only. And well, even we will normalize the data to show the proportion. You can see example of the snippet code I have provided, and let's see this only. So as I said, first step, we will import the library files. Then we will start by the creating the contingency table. So we have put it this the set of values as the list only. So yeah, the previous outcome in the responses, yes or no. So the customer, as I said, we have put the customer campaign only. This will show the output of this code will be like this only. Okay, check it. As you can see, the first graph shows the row count and the second graph normalize it to a proportion, making it easier to compare the categories. See that first graph. It shows the number of rows counts. Hai na? The next one, the second graph, it normalize it to proportion, making it easier to category. Na? So let's move to the next one. That is how to construct contingency table using Python. So it is the second step to construct a contingency table. So now let's next talk about the contingency table only. This table summarize data in a way that it make easy to see relationship between two variables. So basically it is used to represent the relationship between two variables that contains different data sets, whether it is in the list form or any other. For instance, here's how you can create in Python. We will see by the snippet code example. See the contingency table. We have put it data, two variables as yes or no, and see the output here. We have put it here the previous outcome, one is and the response. As previously only we have generated here the previous outcome and the responses. Check it, the output, yes or no. The 0 represent no and the 1 represent yes here. This gives us the count of each combination of previous outcomes and the response. See that? It's super helpful for quickly analyzing trends or relationships. So now let's move to the third one. That is how to construct a histogram with overlays using Python. Histograms are perfect for understanding the distribution of numeric data. Here we take the numeric data only to understand it, to make a good understanding about the numeric data. So let's plot one for a variable. We can give a general name as since previous only. Days since previous. This is the name of the variable we are going to take, which tells us how many days it's since a customer was last contacted. that how many days lastly the customer had contacted to us. So we'll see it by the program only. See it. So it is the bank trend, and the variable we have taken as days since previous. That how many days previous it had taken. We have taken the list in the list of forms, the data. This is the variable only. Same variable we have to put here. We even replace the value of 999 with NaN, none. Okay. To make the data cleaner. This histogram shows how many customers fall into different intervals. Now let's move to how to perform binding based on predictive value using Python. The binding based predictive value. So what it is? Let's see. The binding divides a numeric variable. The binding value I said, na binding. So it divides a numeric variable into categories. In the different categories, it will divide it, or some range we can say. For example, we can split day since previous. The previous variable we have taken, its name is day since previous, into three groups. First one, low, medium, and high. Okay, as the level wise we have used the word range. So low, medium, and the uppermost is high. Here's how we do is, let's see the example, how we are doing this. We have created these labels, na? Low, medium, and high as the category wise. See the output, 10, it is low, 20, medium, NN, no value, the same output will be NN, 5, low, NN, the same output. With this, you can easily group data for analyzing or modeling. It is especially useful for simplifying complex numerics data. The data that is more complex, you can easily simplify that. That's it for today's video. What we have covered are how to create bar graph with overlays, how to make contingency table. We have seen in the previous code also. We have also plotted the histograms with the overlays, and how to build numeric data for better analysis. Lastly, only we have seen this. If you found this video helpful, please thumbs it, like, subscribe. Thank you.